Alright, it is Sunday, September 1st, 2019 at 4 p.m. Alright, let's take a look here at the National Hurricane Center. We have Dorian over the Bahamas with maximum sustained winds of 160 knots or 185 miles per hour. Minimum central pressure 911 millibars, located 26.5 north, 77.1 west, movement west at 6 knots or 7 miles an hour. We also have Disturbance 2, Disturbance 3, and Disturbance 1. We have Disturbance 1 with 60% chance of cyclone formation in 48 hours, and formation chance through 5 days high at 70% coming off of the coast of Africa. We have Disturbance 2 in the Gulf with 20% chance of cyclone formation in 48 hours above the Yucatan Peninsula. Then we have Disturbance 3 with 10% chance of cyclone formation in 48 hours through the next 5 days. Let's take a look here at Dorian. We have Hurricane Dorian is a major hurricane right now. It is over the Bahamas. It has been over the Bahamas for at least an hour. And some videos have already started to come in, and I'm going to show you in a little while. But right now, it is around 2 p.m. Sunday to 4 p.m. It's still in the major hurricane stage right here over the Bahamas. By 8 a.m. Monday, it's still going to be a major hurricane. By 8 a.m. Tuesday, it's still going to be a major hurricane. And by 8 a.m. Wednesday, it's still going to be a major hurricane. We don't know if it's actually going to take the turn that's forecasted here in the Hurricane Center. But it's supposed to make a turn up the East Coast, then head up towards the Carolinas here at 8 a.m. Thursday and 8 a.m. Friday. Supposed to be headed off the Carolina coast. Alright, let's take a look at some videos right now that are coming off of the Bahamas so you can see the devastation. This is from inside somebody's home in the Bahamas. You see the damage just inside the building, just horrible. Then let's take a look. See, this is a video outside of the Bahamas. Look at this. Look at all that water. Just water everywhere. And just devastation all over the place. That hurricane is such a strong hurricane that it just tore off roofs, it tore off and destroyed the homes. There's no leaves on the trees, and there's water all over the place. Let's see if we can find other videos of people in the Bahamas. Let's see if this loads. The roof ripped off. There's a view of inside a home. There's a young boy trapped inside. A roof has been ripped off. An insane amount of water rising, and it's not over yet because they are in the middle of the eye. If right now let me show you the map. Right now they are on, their eye is over part of the island you see here. So they're right now in the middle of the eye and they're recording everything, but there's still the other half of the storm that's coming. So my advice to them is to seek shelter, you know, stop recording, just head inside. But it's pretty much just devastation. That is a strong Category 5 hurricane with 180-mile-per-hour sustained winds, meaning that it could have gusts of up to 200 or higher. So that pretty much is just devastation all around. And you see here the Bahamas with winds of 185-mile-per-hour gusts, and the storm just blowing through, ripping off leaves off trees and just leaving devastation everywhere. I just wanted to show, see if I could get this video. I can't. It keeps knocking it off. Anyways, it just shows a lot of devastation happening in the Bahamas right now. Just wanted to show you guys, if I could, some video of it. Let's take a look at the forecast models. Alright, this is Dorian over the Bahamas right now. Let's forward it a bit, see where it leads. It says it's going to be heading westward toward Florida. Let's take a look more. It going up the coast at 947 millibars, then at 952, then heading out to the Carolinas and grazing North Carolina at 967 millibars, and then heading out to sea. Alright guys, and kind of scraping the the Massachusetts coast right there at 972 millibars. Alright, so pretty much the GFS model is saying it's gonna head westward a little bit, then it's gonna head up north towards the Atlantic, and then head across the Carolinas, and then head into the New England area, scraping it as it passes by at 972 millibars. Alright guys, this is a major hurricane. I don't know how else to say it. These are just models. We don't know exactly what this hurricane is going to do, if it's going to head inland in Florida, if it's going to scrape the Carolinas, if it's just going to head out to sea. We don't know if it's going to cross across Florida and head into the Gulf. We don't know. But the models are showing that it's going to head northward across towards the Atlantic and then head across the Carolinas. That's what they're also predicting with the National Hurricane Center. They're predicting it going inland and then going up. So everybody on the eastern side of Florida and everybody in Georgia, South Carolina, and North Carolina should be prepared. The people in the Bahamas, please pray for them, because they're going through 180-mile-per-hour winds for more than 24 hours as it sits there at very slow speed. That is a lot of damage. So please pray for the people in the Bahamas. Alright guys, hit like and subscribe for more. If any other updates come, I'll make another video on it, but it's pretty much just going really slow because the hurricane is at such a slow pace. It is basically 7 miles an hour, and they're saying that it might even decrease to less, so that that's the worst case scenario of a hurricane just sitting there, a Category 5 hurricane, sitting in a place and just causing devastation. So please pray that the hurricane leaves the area soon and leaves the people of the Bahamas, and that it does not hit Florida. Pray for the people that are in the way of this storm. Alright guys, see you next time. God bless.